Welcome back to Banter Mode, the only show where I actively volunteer to get cursed before breakfast. Today, we're heading to Windshriek Bastion, which sounds like a haunted bird sanctuary, but is actually a fine place to get to catch Sanguinare Vampiris. You know, for the perks. Step 1. Get bitten. Step 2. Regret nothing. Step 3. Clear out the dungeon like a freshly turned interior designer with a grudge. We'll be looting everything that doesn't scream back, possibly while screaming ourselves. So sharpen your fangs, light a torch, and let's get romantically cursed. It's gonna be a bloody good time. So our quest is currently to retrieve the golden claw from Bleak Falls Barrow, but we're gonna forget that for this episode and try to get vampirism as soon as possible.
I'll show you what I know.
So I would like to get a bit more money to train some more archery. I don't think I really need it too much at this time, so I think I should earn some money in this dungeon. And I don't think it'll be too hard. What time is it? It's 5 p.m. So this is the afternoon fish. We're about to approach the afternoon fishing window. Fishing is best at 6 to 9 p.m. or a.m. 6 to 9. So let's do some fishing. So I have plenty of salmon, or I have plenty of salt to cook that salmon. Reeling it in, the rare and unusual catch. Okay. So we need to pick up this fishing rod, and we can only fish in places where there are fishing supplies. Welcome to the 6 to 9 p.m. fishing window. I'm gonna need to equip the fishing rod. Welcome to the 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. fishing window. Also known as yawning. Oh yeah, this is the morning one. Welcome to the 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. to 9 Welcome to the 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. fishing window, where the fish are hungry, and so am I. Let's see who bites first. So we see some splashing in the water, so we know it's all going good. There will be some bites. Tongs, that always happens. Sometimes it's not always fish. This fish just ghosted me. This fish just ghosted me, stared at my bait, and dipped. And dipped. The sun's going down, so that means it's just me. The lake, the river, and mosquitoes doing target practice. I asked the fish if they had dinner plans, and they said, "No, not anymore." Evening breeze, cool water, warm heart. Still lonely, still fishing. Caught a fish and released it. We both needed closure. This lake is moodier than my high school poetry. At this point, I'm just decorating the river with worms. One fish jumped and made eye contact like it knew my secrets. We're actually out of the window, aren't we? What time is it? It's only 7 p.m. I'm not seeing fish splashing, so maybe it's not always guaranteed 6 to 9 p.m. See, there should be fish splashing right around this time. We should see splash, splash, splash in the water. Caught a boot, size 11. I think it wants to walk away from this conversation. I think these fish are unionized. They're on a no-bite strike. My fishing rod is the only thing in my life with tension and support. That's it for the 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. session. We reeled in some laughs, a couple fish, and a new appreciation for bug spray. Alright, so it's actually a little bit earlier than 9 p.m. I don't know why the fish stopped biting. I wonder if maybe I caught so many fish. Let's see how many fish I got. ingredients. Is it an ingredient or is it... I did get a river betty and a spade fish. Those ones can be ingredients for potions, but also 3 brook bass, 3 carp, 2 pheasants. No, that's not what I didn't fish for pheasants. And it's funny that there was salmon meat hanging out for us to dry because I didn't catch any salmon. How are they catching those salmon? I'd like some salmon. I'm a big fan of salmon. I had salmon just yesterday. In real life, that is. So I'll sleep until the, it's now 8 a.m., 8 p.m. So 12 hours will be 8 a.m., but I want to wake up at 6 to 9 a.m. for the 6 to 9 window. So mine is, I'll say 3 hours. Should I say 3 hours? Because it only took me 2 hours to complete my jokes, and I want to be in the window. I would like to sleep like 12 minus 3 plus 45. Like 9 hours and 45 minutes. Maybe I'll chop some wood. I think Hod takes a long time to get to work, so it's going to be a little bit of... I think... No, I can chop some wood. Let's chop some wood for 45 minutes. Because if Hod isn't at work, we can go find him in his house, and he'll give me money for some chopped wood. Uh-oh, we're getting quite hungry. Luckily... What time is it? It's not even 6. Yeah, that I did the math correctly. But let's eat some food here. I might need 2 of these. Nope, that was actually plenty of food. I don't have the woodcutter's axe. I must have put that away at some point. I don't remember doing that. Yeah, because the wood-cutting axe is not here. Where is the wood-cutting axe? There, I know there's another one somewhere else. We can also chop wood. Actually, I don't know if I've seen the woodcutter axe there. But I have seen that we can chop wood. I almost wanted to hunt that dog down. Yeah, we can chop wood here, but we need an axe here. Where's the wood cutting axe for this one? I don't see any wood cutting axe. Uh-oh. Maybe it's in Hod's house. Are we able to enter Hod's house? It doesn't say this is stealing, so I'm going to take some food. Chicken eggs. Interesting.
I told you my sister would help us out.
I'm looking for a wood-cutting axe. Nope. I must have... Maybe I even sold... I wonder if I sold that wood-cutting axe in error. I was hoping I could jump over that fence. No luck. Did I miss the window? 607. Yeah, I started... The window is now The fish are now ready to be caught. Welcome to the 6 to 9 a.m. Welcome to the 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. fishing window. Also called yawning at the rod. I'm not saying it's early, but my bait is still asleep. This fish looked at my bait and said, "It's too early for this." Oops. I reeled in too early. Caught a cold and a carp. One's going back. The trout stays. The carp stays. The fish aren't biting, but neither am I till coffee. But neither am I until coffee. See, we see those splashes. For some reason it was not outside the window and we still didn't get those splashes. I think there might be some limit to how many fish I can catch. I cast my line like I cast my hopes into the void. This river has more morning silence than a teenager's bedroom at 6 a.m. Tried whispering to the fish. Turns out they prefer passive-aggressive humming. The fish said, "You up?" I said, "Barely." My bobber is doing more floating than I am emotionally. If this was a dating app, I'd be left on Pond Red. I've been left on Pond Red. Hooked a sock. Somewhere, a nudist fisherman is upset. A nudist fisherman is very upset. No more splashes already. It's so calm, I think even the mosquitoes are meditating. I told a fish my life story. It swam away mid-monologue. Rude. That wraps up the 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. fishing window. We caught a few fish and several existential thoughts. Same time tomorrow, I'll bring the yawns. I'll bring the yawns. Oh, I want to catch one more piece of trash. Let's see what. Let's see if the merchant will buy any of this. Is the merchant even open? Oops, I passed it.
The sooner you find the... Take a look.
This is kind of cool. I'm getting like 2 gold for this. It's not as valuable as chopping wood, but that's something. A 0 value bucket though. 0 value. Trash. Trash. This iron helmet had 19 value. I wonder if selling these useless items helps my speechcraft. My speechcraft just leveled up. I wonder if selling useless stuff also helps. Okay, and I'll buy any salt. No salt. I might have to go to the inn, Sleeping Giant's Inn, one last time and see if there's any salt. See, so I need salt and the bass. This might be the last food I cook at all, because if I turn into a vampire, I won't need food, but I do need food for a couple more days. So I better just make sure I have a lot. Then I can just sell them anyways. It's 18 value, so that's not bad. I might even just sell food, make food and then sell it as a vampire. How's my inventory? 78. I thought I went as low as 50. I thought I could get as low as 50 pounds weight. I might want to try to sell something. Is it actually all these fish? Too many fish.
We got rooms and drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Just one salt pile, but I do like this wheat. Wheat is good for health potions. What do I like that blister wart for? I know that blister wart mushroom is good for something. I think it's a frost potion. Oh, blister wart can make health potions. I didn't know that. Okay, now we've got some more health potions, so we'll be a bit safer against these vampires. This, I don't know if I'm like high enough level for this. I'm level 4. I think I'm level 4, and it's a level 3. Oh yeah, isn't it level 3 to level 6, or is it level 6 to level 9? I forget what the challenge of this Windshriek Bastion that I'm thinking about challenging let's look at what are all of my items and what are all of
I'm right
Fandal's items, because I'm gonna want to...
I'll show
Do
you
I have
what
enough
know.
gold to train some more archery? Yes, I do. I have insufficient gold. No, okay, it wasn't grayed out, but I did have insufficient gold.
Show those. Some may call this.
I got the
junk.
numbers
Me,
mixed
I call
backwards,
them
I guess.
treasures.
I don't need this fishing rod. I'll sell the fishing rod. I better just sell everything I'm not going to use. Because I think I will have more than I can carry. I do want to keep this pickaxe on hand because I might do some mining if I find anything worth mining. $5 value for these river betties. That's a good sell. Steel war axe. This is something I definitely don't need. And that weighs a lot too. Okay, how's my inventory weight doing? 61. Yeah, I think it was like 58 before. So what does Fandal have?
What do you want me to carry?
Only what's necessary. Good. Okay, so now we have an empty inventory. Do I now have enough? I sold 15 more gold. I think I needed 30 or 25.
I've got your back.
To train some more
I'll
archery.
show you what I know.
I have 300 gold. There we go. And then I can trade that gold back, and we'll call it a free archery lessons between friends.
I'll show you what I know.
But Fandal is letting me know what the actual price would have been.
What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry?
Okay, so now I will wait an hour. I'm gonna go wait for 1 hour so I can level up. This will trigger my level up. I had a level up, didn't I? No. What? I thought I did have a level up to allocate. Okay, I guess not. My mistake. Most likely we will find some enemies on the trip over. So pretty much to get to Windshriek Bastion, it's back this way we came. It's to the south of Riverwood. I'm looking for some forage. Any kind of forage. Yeah, blue is good. Blue and red mountain flowers are both very sought after. And any mushrooms on fallen trees. So we just follow this path until it until we see a big boulder on the right side of the pathway, and then we'll start to look on the left. So ways after the boulder on the right. I can't run for very long because I'm famished, so let's eat some food. That was a good amount of food. I like to always try to be a little bit hungry so that I know I'm not wasting my food, because you can just eat and eat and eat There's no limit to how much you can eat. And so I like to have my stamina bar not quite max. To know I'm being very efficient with my food. That was a good find. More tapenella, red and blue mountain flowers. Can I get this deer? I don't think so. I wonder if this... Whoa. Is this person gonna get mad at me for shooting a bow near them?
No sign of it. Hello there, fellow.
I'll grab the wolf pelt for some leather. That deer looks like it's not running anymore. If it's just hanging around, then I can hunt it. Excellent. That was a really good shot. I think I need to aim up a little bit, and that is actually I didn't aim up that time, did I? Whoa. Does that person see me? I think that Feindal scared me that time. Where did that deer go? I thought it was right around here.
I'm warning you, back off. Never should have come here.
Wow, what a death pose. Limbo death pose. Troll fat. I'll grab that just in case. Is that going to be useful? This is enchanted, so I'll grab the robe. That sword weighs a lot. Embalming tools. So this is a really good find. I'm familiar with this on the map because there's an alchemy book here. A burial urn, 7 gold. Is this joke material, I wonder? I don't think this is going to be a good joke material. So we got... Oh, it's not an alchemist book, it's a conjuration book. So this is something I might read off stream. I'll like pause and read. Maybe you would like to pause and read as well. But I'm pretty sure it's not too hilarious like that that story in the in the Ember Shard Mines. In the Ember Shard Mines, there was a hilarious book that was very ironic. Oh yeah, can I find that? Maybe I'll have another look. Okay, now we're getting attacked, and I'm just trying to do some hunting. Excellent, I'm doing some good hunting. I'm gonna get this one before I look further for that deer I caught earlier. I don't think I need those. I'll buy the antler. I'll grab the antlers, and even though I don't know what I need those antlers for. Yeah, I better do one last look for that deer. Where did that deer go? It was somewhere around here. I got distracted by this. Oh, here it is. And I like these hides. I don't know if I need that venison or anything else, because I mostly need the hides for leather crafting. I think I might have enough food, all the food I need from now on. So here's this big boulder I was talking about on the right of the road. See, we didn't have to go too far. Here's the big boulder on the right. Then I will start to look to the left for where is that bastion up in a mountain. If I could catch this bunny, I would like to, but these are hard to catch.
Somebody help!
There's some deer swimming. I think that's going to be too much work. I don't want to have to swim out into the water.
Can't hide from me.
That guy's angry. Oh, that's someone is like chasing after someone else there. Okay, so here's the bastion. Here it is. I wasn't even really looking on the left very well, but it's not too hard to spot. So here it is. This is the big Windshriek Bastion. Maybe this is a good time for a joke. Write six jokes I can tell as I approach the Shriekwinded Bastion. It's a vampire hold on a mountain. There's a big archway to enter it. It's not very discreet. You'd think vampires would be hidden. Let's see what's up these stairs and stuff. Oh, and there's some interesting stuff going on up here. Okay, I'll tell some jokes as I look around. Still trying to come up with some jokes. No, it seemed like there was a timeout. Okay, that was much faster. Okay, here we go. Yes. Let's get my bow out. Yes. Shriekwinded Bastion. Nothing says secret vampire lair like a massive stone archway visible from half the province. Real subtle, guys. Is it just me? Or does that archway scream, "Please raid me"? I definitely contain cursed furniture and neck-related drama. You know you're dealing with vampires when the architecture says Gothic menace. And the location says scenic. And the location says scenic overlook. Imagine being a vampire trying to keep a low profile and your door is literally called Shriekwind. That's not a red flag. That's a red carpet. That archway is giving off evil Airbnb energy. Like, yes, the view is amazing, but the guests never leave. Windshriek Bastion, where every bat is a security camera. And every hallway whispers your search history. I think that turned out quite nicely. I think, well, it certainly will turn out quite nicely. I've got to cut that together a little bit more.
Huh? Oh.
Never should have come here.
So, oh, I've already got it. I'm not saying I'm desperate for vampires. I gotta do, I think I've got to do this over and over, even though that was just so good.
Oh. Huh?
Where are my vampirism jokes? Here they are. I'm not saying I'm desperate for vampirism, but I just winked. Okay, this is bad. I've got to tell Faendal to stay put, because he's killing the vampires way too quickly.
I'm right behind you. You go on ahead.
I'm not saying I'm desperate for vampirism, but I just winked at a corpse bride and said, "Bite me." I just winked at a bloodthirsty corpse bride and said, "Bite me." So I'm looking for a message on the top left of the screen that says, "You've contracted vampirism."
I'm going to enjoy it.
This is the only job interview where sucks is a job requirement. Where sucks is a requirement. Oops. I shouldn't have let myself die. I could have some health potions.
Huh?
I brought breath mints. I'm not getting bit with garlic breath. I'm not getting bit with garlic mouth. So I want to see if I can contract vampirism twice. I already have. Turning into a vampire isn't selling my soul, it's leasing my blood. I'm just trying to get into a committed relationship with the knight. Oops. I think it helps to attack them every once in a while so they have damage, then they have more of a craving to heal. I'm gonna have to tell Faendal to wait here each time, aren't I?
You go on ahead.
So it's about 10% of the time that this red vampirism ray works. Where'd she go?
Just fed, but still hungry.
The sun asked what I was doing, and I said, ruining your career. If I don't get turned soon, I'm going to start biting them. Level up all of a sudden. This hagraven is playing hard to get. Ooh, I'm gonna have to do that one over again.
I've got your back. You go on ahead.
This hagraven is playing hard to get. It's giving emotionally unavailable. Bloodsucker.
My thirst will be sated. My thirst will be sated. Do your work.
Vampires don't sparkle, they smolder.
Oh, but I will have
Vampires don't sparkle. I checked. They smolder. Whoa, she goes in for the killing blow, it seems. Multiple times she likes to suck my blood and then go in for the killing blow.
I'm right behind you. You go on ahead.
I didn't choose the vampire life. I just asked politely and got ghosted. And got ghosted. There, that's like the third time I've been a vampire so far. I haven't gotten it twice before, though.
I'm going to
I think I'll save the rest for other vampires. Even if I don't... I know there's 2 other vampires. If I... You know what? I'm going to keep on telling jokes until I actually contract vampirism, though.
Still here.
I guess because I have 24 jokes and that was 10 jokes.
You go on ahead.
Blood is thicker than water, which is why I stopped drinking water. I'm just here to donate blood horizontally.
I'll give you a swift review.
I told them, sink your teeth into this opportunity, and they still won't bite. And they still won't bite. I brought a bite me sign. I thought it'd speed up the process.
Just a taste.
Okay. Sometimes it's no good. I'm gonna have to keep on trying.
I've got your back. You go on ahead.
Something out there.
This is the most awkward game of tag I've ever played. The air is thick with mystery, and I think I smell pennies. Okay, I need to save this joke for a different vampire. I think I'll try this again. I think so. This is enough jokes for now. But now we need to actually get vampirism. I should have like saved when I got vampirism immediately. That I think that was it. My first save. Hello, viewer on Twitch. I think in my first attempt I got vampirism immediately, and now it's getting kind of difficult. Okay, this is actually a good way to do it, though. Before I was telling Feindal to wait behind, but now my ally is like damaging. No, actually, I will have Feindal wait behind. He does too much damage.
Thought I heard something.
Okay, so I'm waiting for that notification on the top left saying I'm a vampire.
Yeah.
It's about 10% of the time. I don't know if it's like it's like 3 attempts per. There it is. Okay, so now I just want to win. Vampire armor. It's light armor, not very warm, and the same. Okay, gold necklace. Cool. Vampire boots. A little better armor, not as warm. I'm cold-blooded, so especially in such a cold environment as Skyrim, I really need that warmth. I'm about to die. I can hear my heart pumping. Alright, I think I'll go and get Feindal.
We heading out? Let's get going.
Before, I better save. I should save. This is a good time to save. This is when I actually have vampirism. But also, one other thing, a 30-second break. Alright, time for some stand-up comedy. By which, I mean literally standing up and hoping my legs still work. I'm gonna take a 30-second break for some blood flow. Okay, so anything else in here? Did I actually check inside of barrels and stuff? I know there's a lot of really good stuff to find in here if I know where to look. Oops. Yeah, like what's this potion? Weak frenzy. Weak fear poison. I don't think these are gonna be very useful, but they might sell for... How much did it say? 98 and 88 gold. Excellent. Hunger. Let's eat some food. I kind of just wanted to read that book. A garnet. And gold. Wow, I need to check all of these little urns and things. So I especially like gems because I'm gonna be a jewelry... I'm gonna be blacksmithing some jewelry at some point. Skeever tail. I don't need a skeever tail. Just drop some junk. What are all of my items? I think there might be something else. Yeah, do I really need these antlers? They are only 0.1 weight, okay? So they might be useful for something. Ruined... Oh yeah, the ruined book. I'll drop it, because it's like ruined, so we must not be able to read it. Troll fat might be something. It is 15 gold. 1 pound for 15 gold. Skeever tails. 2 skeever tails. I don't need those skeever tails. Oh, I ate the skeever tails. Oops. I think I'll just accept that. I kind of don't want to accept that. I didn't mean to eat those skeever tails. I just clicked on them to drop that. Of course, I guess clicking it doesn't know what I mean by a click. Oh, and this is something I missed. Good thing I grabbed this. Because I was looking... Before I was like, how come there's like almost nothing in this room? That's what it was. There was a chest there I didn't notice. I'm glad I restarted this. And now I can just quickly grab the useful things. The potions and everything in these urns are very good. It looks like this was the sacrifice, a bandit. I ignored this the first time around. This was a sacrifice from the, oh yeah, now I'm hungry like I was before. So where's that skeever? Did I step in a trap or something? I got hurt, and I didn't see why. Was there some kind of spike trap? There's a chain there. Did I grab all those potions? Okay, let's see what this chain does. That just looks like a death thing. What's up there? Yep. That does not look like an elevator. Let's make some jokes about these traps. I know there's a lot of funny traps here. So let's make some jokes about these traps. I'll save. How do I get myself on here? No, I can't really get... I don't know how to get myself on there. Where did Faendal go? Sometimes Faendal does this weird thing where he, like, runs off to the start of the map. There he is. Faendal has some weird path in here. Any gold or anything on these corpses? So this is the top of that trap we saw. I think there's some skeletons here, isn't there? Where did that come from? We're definitely getting shot at. I don't see where they're from, though. There they are. Low health. Can I pick up any of those fallen arrows? Couple of them. I think these are, yeah, ancient Nord arrows are very good. And how's this aversion shock? Cool. I think this Nord bow, ancient Nord bow, is better than my bow, but I've honed my bow. I did some blacksmithing to make it better, so I want to make sure to have 2 of these bows, one for me and one for Faendal. So there we go, there's the second one. I won't collect any more than that. Healing potion. More ruined books. Iron daggers. I think iron daggers are a good bang for their buck, or the weight. For that weight. What did I just pick up? I picked up like a basket or something. Linen wraps. Linen wraps are kind of useful if you want to craft light armor. But I don't, and they're not worth very much money. A petty soul gem, very good, and some jewelry. Petty soul gems will help with enchanting. I need a soul trap spell and then kill someone who has the soul trap spell active, and then it gets, their soul gets added to my soul gem. Then I can enchant with it. Oh, interesting. I see. This was kind of a loop there. I came from that direction. Now I'm going up here. Okay, I kind of suspect there will be some enemies on the other side of this door. I'll just draw early. Perfect. One hit, one kill. Whoa, another one. A third behind them, too. Not too much loot on the skeletons themselves. I'm gonna just fight this guy through the door. Got him. Can I do that again? Right, 6 jokes I can tell. While testing these handles, I might want to switch. I don't know if this is gonna spring a trap or open a door. There are 3 handles to turn. And 3 doors. So I'll tell 2 jokes per. Three handles, 3 doors. Let's play Skyrim roulette. Will I open a door or get launched into a wall? Like an angry dart. You ever feel like a dungeon is trying to teach you a life lesson? Every choice has consequences. Yeah, thanks. I learned that. I learned that from the last handle that shot fire at me. That shot fire at my face. This one's labeled definitely safe. Which in Dragger translates to surprise, surprise, surprise spikes. Alright, I'm gonna turn all 3 handles and just trust in the chaotic neutral architecture. Not much going on in here. Skyrim puzzles are wild. Imagine going to your fridge but you have to pull 3 levers in sequence, or else you get poisoned by a dart. Poisoned by a dart to the spleen. If this one opens the door, if this one opens a door, that's great. If it opens a tomb full of If it opens a tomb full of angry undead, slightly less great, but still content. Oh, I see. There was a 4th door that I didn't notice. I don't see what's in here. Is there anything in here, though? I bet I'm gonna feel bad. It seems like there's... I bet I'm gonna feel bad for losing out on some of the loot here, because I don't see where the loot is. There's this one chest. And it looks like there's a bunch of nothing. Maybe there is just nothing. Sometimes there are like some buckets for peeing and pooing and stuff. Like in the Ember Shard mine, there are some places that are just nothing burgers. Bone meal. I do like bone meal. I think bone meal is good for alchemy. I forget why, but... So that is everything except this door. Okay. Which one opened that door? Just out of curiosity, I would like to know what was going on here. Yep. Okay, so here's the here's the explanation of the levers. Here's the explanation of the levers. There are 2 stone doors here and here. And these 2 handles toggle those ones off and on, and this one here toggles this door off and on. Once we're in this room, there's another one that toggles this same door off and on. Right here, the middle one also closes it. Then this one here opens the way to the next area right over here. That was closed. It's open now. Let's close it just to show you. The left chain opens that door. So now the next way is through. I don't know what this one does. So that's what the handles do. I'm feeling thirsty. Excellent. I'm starting to turn into a vampire, it appears. What time is it? 7. It's almost 8 p.m. So there's a place up ahead that I'm gonna need to tell Faendal to, like, wait there. Because he just can't pathfind through a trap. Or I'm just gonna have to watch him closely. Like, let's see how he's a bit resistant. Come forward, Faendal. I beat this on a previous save. I beat this and then I quit the game. So this is actually like the last thing that I did. that I'm quite familiar with. So here's the trap. Let's have Faendal wait. Where did Faendal go? See, this is where Faendal... Okay.
I'm right behind you.
Wait here.
You go on ahead.
This is... See, Faendal knows about these traps and doesn't want to activate it. So I'll take out my torch. See, that's where the trap pressure plate is, and there's this hammer thing here. Or what is it? There it is. It's from behind. Write 6 jokes, I can tell, about a pressure plate activated ram trap. It swings down from the roof. Ah, yes, Skyrim's answer to a warm welcome. Ah, yes, Skyrim's answer to a warm welcome. What? How come it's not activating anymore? Oh. What did I get hurt by? There it is. Yes, Skyrim's answer to a warm welcome. I think I got the timing off a bit. Yes, Skyrim's answer to a warm welcome. A surprise roof hammer to the face. Hospitality with force. That trap swung down like it just saw me touch its cheese wheel. Its cheese wheel collection. Pressure plate says, "Don't step here," but my curiosity says, "What if we restructured our jawline today?" This dungeon interior decorator really leaned into the blunt trauma chic. Really leaned into the blunt trauma chic. Nothing like a medieval pinata stick. To remind you, did my torch go out? I guess torches have a duration. I didn't know that. Is there any torches around? No, they don't like torches here. To remind you, you're not the main character. Just the practice dummy. They say keep your head up, but that's exactly... Whoa. There's 2. Okay, let's have that health potion. I need a health potion. Oh, I see the 2. They say keep your head up, but in Skyrim... They say keep your head up, but in Skyrim, that's exactly how you get taken off. They say keep your head up, but in Skyrim, that's exactly how you get it taken off. Let me try that again. I might be able to be a little bit smoother. They say keep your head up, but in Skyrim, that's exactly how you get it taken off. Okay, now let's see if I can get Faendal to follow me very safely over these traps. I already know Faendal is a bit skittish of these traps, which is good, but I do need him to... Okay, look, see, now he's running away. This might actually not be a no... This might be a no-go for Faendal. Nope. And he's running away again. This is a no-go for Faendal. I think he doesn't know how to pathfind over these. So now I've got to go it alone now. Feeling a bit nervous. But I can one-shot these, so now that was a good confidence boost. So I just need the arrows, not the bow. I already have 2 ancient Nord bows. This is a good time for some more jokes, because there's going to be another vampire around here. Do I want to use this vampire for these jokes? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a bit of an awkward, I could do 4 jokes. Yes. Okay, 4 jokes for each of these. 2 other vampires, okay. Okay, I'm just trying to find... I'm trying to find my jokes. Got it. You know what? This is not right. I think this is gonna be... I'm gonna... Oops, did I save there? What if I save right here? Or load right here? Save right there. Load right here. I want to do a couple more of these jokes. I think I just need 6... 2 more jokes here. Oh, this is after I loaded the wrong save here. 7. This is the one.
I've got your back. You go on ahead.
Something's not right.
This is just like prom. This is just like prom, except I want to leave with a neck wound. I wore my finest. Take me, I'm yours. I wore my finest. Take me, I'm yours. Rags. That would have been a bit of a better joke, because I did get the vampirism at that time. I wore my finest. Take me, I'm yours, Rags. Still no bite. There we go. Now I can just load my latest save and carry on. I've got... Okay, I've got what I need for jokes.
Never should have come here.
This vampire doesn't like to bite. A chain. I'm tempted to activate this chain. Nope. What can I do without activating the chain? What do you think that chain... Okay, here's the ruby. Here's a ruby. Is there a dead end up ahead? I saw a chain I could activate, but I'm not sure why I would. Ooh, a very enchanted sword. I'm gonna just keep that in mind. I do have a chain I can activate. Okay, this must be why. Here's the dead end. Oh, is this just a door? I can open this door. I think this is where the main enemy is. So this is where I will save. This is like the main vampire. No. Okay, for some reason I thought this was going to be the main vampire. Okay, so I still don't know what that chain will help with. Is this the same center room? Yeah, this layout is all about this center room here. Let's go back and activate that chain. That looks like whatever the chain activates, we must have passed it by now. Hunger again. I can't wait till I'm a vampire. I'm not gonna have to worry about this hunger. Chain? Oh, it's an incinerator. Very cool. Human incinerator. That vampire has a lot of fun. Okay, I'm actually getting a bit bored of this dungeon, to be honest. I want to wrap it up. I really want to fight this main enemy. There's a main leader vampire. What does this do? Do I have to, like, make it through before the fire? Can I crouch? It looks like the fire just keeps on going. Let's make a quick save. Not perfect, but not too bad. I was practicing. I'm rehearsing my I want to suck your blood in a mirror. So it's kind of nice that this fire trap triggers an autosave, because now I wonder if I could change my view to outside my character. Because now there's a bit of a save before the end boss. Can I open the door with my bow drawn? I'm rehearsing my I want to suck your blood voice in... Oops. Did I lose my quick save? Yes I did. Uh-oh. Okay, that's the hazard of quick saves. You might misclick. Oh, I'm not too far away though, because this is, I thought this would be the main boss. Uh-oh, looks like this this skeleton's gonna have the edge on me. There we go. I am pretty much there, aren't I? Yep, here it is. Okay, so this time... Perfect. This time I will save here. And I'm not going to do a quick save, I'm going to do a counted save. I'm practicing my I want to suck your blood in the mirror. So far, it's just me hissing at myself. Let's try this again. And the joke again. I'm rehearsing my I want to suck your blood in the mirror. I want to suck your blood. Whoa. One hit kill? I might need some potions first. Yeah, I just was not fully healed before. I'm rehearsing my I want to suck your blood. I don't like how I get hungry at that time. Let's wait for this hunger to... Let's wait for the hunger pang to come, and then I'll actually save. Tired. Oh, that wasn't hunger, that was tired. That reduces my magicka. Speaking of magicka, is there anything I could do? Raise zombie, nope. What does his skin do again? I'm rehearsing my I want to suck your blood in the mirror. So far, it's just me hissing. Okay, this could be a very difficult fight, possibly. If a bat flaps and no one's around to monologue? Did it even exist? Wow, this is a tough fight. I didn't heal up that time, though. So maybe I will use... True Shot potion here, 12% more damage to my bow. I'm hoping to just, like, instantly win. Okay, here's my joke. I even brought ketchup packets to tempt them. Still nothing. So I can get like 3 hits in. I might need to go back and try to figure out how to get Feindal in here. I asked the vampire to give me just a nibble. To just give me a little nibble. It said, "We don't do samples."
Yes?
I asked the vampire to give me just a little nibble. They said, "We don't do samples." I've been standing here so long, I'm starting to question if I'm just allergic to sunlight instead. Vampires don't... Vampires don't like desperate energy, but I already sold my soul and my snack pack, so here we are. This is looking quite difficult. I'm gonna have to, like, run away. Vampires don't like desperate energy, but I already sold my soul and my snack pack, so here we are.
That it? That your best?
Okay, you know what? It looks like we're gonna have to recruit Faendal for this, if it's even possible. How can we get Faendal over this trap? Is there anything extra I could do? Maybe I could, like, push Faendal. What if I could push Faendal while he's waiting? He's in this waiting mode where he's standing here. Can I just push him where I want him to go? This does look like it could work. Let's just try to get him to walk a bit more.
Let's get going.
Nope, he ran away. Can I trigger both traps and then he'll just no, he does not like to go up these, across these traps here. There we go, a few more steps. So we just have to kind of hold his hand a little bit. That's all it took. Excellent. Okay, now I'm gonna have some good backup on this boss fight. This is actually, you know, earlier I said I'm getting kind of bored of this dungeon, but it is fun if there's a big challenge like this. And this end boss is a good challenge. We have to do a little bit of problem solving. I'm not tired, just bored. Okay, so how am I gonna get Faendal? I was... Okay, Is Faendal gonna be able to get over these? I almost want to save. Okay, Faendal did that one easy. Okay, now here's a good save point. Save. Actually, what's my health looking like? What does hissed skin do again? I have a hissed skin skill. Spell, actually. That comes from being Argonian. Fast health for 60 seconds, so I better use it like as soon as I open the door. Well, it might take a moment. Let's do it right now.
What was that?
Okay, that was not a good one. I alerted the zombie early. Okay, cast hissed skin.
I knew it. Yeah. Time to finish this. That it? That your best? You can't win.
Will Faendal win the fight? No. If I can get him to start fighting Faendal, that would help a lot. Does he know not to do that? Because I think Faendal might be like invincible or something. Or maybe he dies, Oh, I'm actually not that damaged.
This is your last mistake.
Whoa, 2 hits. He did a combo hit. His life stealing is really bringing his health back the whole time.
Someone there? You're nothing! That's the best you can do! This is your last mistake!
I think I can out damage his vampire. Okay, he's kind of trapped. Okay, I'm kind of like cheating. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna keep on trying a bit more like not cheap. He kind of got stuck there. So this is Speechcraft book. No wonder this is a book on speechcraft. It's a bit long. You just need to do some reading and then you'll be better at talking. I skipped over that one a bit fast. This is the end. I don't think I will take this. I just wanted to have a read. There's the health potion. Okay, now let's save this and see if I can do it a bit more honorably. I don't know if I can, though. I need to get him to attack Faendal. Then I need to survive for a while Faendal comes back up and maybe do it again. One way or another, we kind of need to do something to get a bit of an edge on this guy, because he can, like, one-hit kill me.
I'll kill you.
One hit kill, there it is. Okay, I actually healed just in time. Is it?
I'll see you in pieces.
I'm gonna need a little luck. I'm gonna need him to start attacking Faendal. Some of these attacks are doing very little damage to me.
That one must have hurt.
You don't have a chance.
No one crosses me.
This is intense. This is like fair enough. I'm kind of dodging around. I'm getting like... Okay, but now he's stuck. Okay, I'm gonna keep... I'm okay with, if I'm dodging around and jumping around and stuff, I consider that honorable fighting. But if he's gonna get stuck somewhere and then just stay still, I feel like that's exploiting some kind of glitch in the game.
I knew it. You're gonna pay.
Again. Okay, I guess if he gets stuck in the wall every single time, then I guess I can't do it.
I knew it. No.
Jump dodge, that was a good one.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Whoa, that's most of my health.
That's all you got? Oh, I can smell it. That's the best you can do. I'll bathe in your blood. Oh, but I will have your blood. Give up while you still can.
This is a fun way to fight, like running around, dodging and jumping like this. This is an intense fight. Okay, but it's, I don't know if I can actually win, like, doing the correct stuff. I'd like to get him to fight Faendal. I think that would give me a good edge. And if, you know, if I fight this way, I'm gonna be increasing my archery more. So fighting while he's fighting back and leeching my health is like an all-around win. Honorable, more skill. More light armor skill especially, because I could always get Faendal to train me in archery. But it's not easy to find an enemy to start hitting me.
You can't beat me!
He mostly does a lot of damage with that weapon he uses, is it an axe? Yeah, a vampire battle axe. Health is diminishing.
Just a scratch.
I like to see this. He's fighting Feindalt for a second time. That gives me a brief moment to fight back. Oops. Okay, so I do already have a win. It's kind of hard for me to keep agreeing to this fight if I actually do have a win. I'm somewhat thinking about just accepting that cheap, unfair win.
You won't even live to regret this.
Low quarter health. He has like quarter health or so.
You won't even live. I cannot
10, 5. Got him. Okay, that was a legit win. So I think we just got lucky, and he kind of stopped using his vampirism for a little while there. So, I don't know, we just kind of got lucky, and he stopped. He didn't fully stop attacking and chasing me and stuff like that, but he did stop using his vampirism for a bit there, and we just did a lot of damage at the end there. I think, you know, there's damage. I'm pretty sure there's damage ranges and stuff. Like, it's a random damage roll, and, you know, after enough attempts, we did get some good luck. Obviously, he's like, that's like one, he's got, well, actually, we're winning 1 for 10. He won 10 times or so. I don't know what that actual count was. So he's definitely better at fighting than me, but at least I got one honorable victory there. That feels good. Now, is there anything up these? Oh, okay, better save. I haven't saved yet. Save. I did check this big chest, didn't I? That had the soul gems. I've got the main soul gems, jewelry, gems, and vampirism is the main things I've picked up here. Oh, is this not the end of the dungeon? Maybe there's like still more. Uh-oh. Is that guy, that was like not even that hard compared to this guy. A restless dragger. No, actually this guy was not that hard, because he doesn't have life stealing. Okay, but it was a little bit difficult looking, so I'm gonna save here. I'm seeing some pressure plates being released. That's a bit scary. Is that a trap? Things are getting darker. Wow, this is a bit eerie. I don't know if we're safe or not. I think that is it. Okay, are we all good? We beat... We're up here on this giant top of the mountain. I wish I had some kind of feather fall type thing I could jump down.
Oh.
So, I don't know what these runes do. Oh, I learned the air elemental. I almost walked away from that skill. Magic. Shout. Was that a shout? Yeah, I learned a shout. Cool, I learned a shout. I don't even know how to dragon shout yet. So that's how far we kind of rushed ahead. That's why that fight was so difficult. Because I was supposed to at least beat Bleak Falls Barrow by now. But I was too anxious. I really wanted to get... vampirism. Now, I'm hoping that as soon as I leave, Faendal will teleport to me. Hopefully it works that way. Oh. That was almost a death. I better save right around here. Let's save. So I think I'm gonna just leave Faendal in my dust, and... Did I search this way? Yeah, it's just a dead end. I wonder if I could kind of mountain climb down the other way. Did I see this before? I don't know if I noticed that before, but it's not that useful. I guess it could be useful for preventing Faendal from backtracking from that trap, because he does backtrack all the way to the entrance of the map. It's kind of, it seems like if he doesn't have anywhere to go, he goes to whichever door you entered from. Okay, this was actually a bit more of a big dungeon now that I look at it all. Wow, we made it through all that. Now, should I have a rest? I think I should have a rest at the nearest... Now, is Faendal here? No, I don't see Faendal. Oh, there's Faendal. Excellent. Follow me, Faendal.
I've got your back. You lead, I'll follow.
There we go. Okay, so... I think I do want to go to this nearest town. There's a town nearby, Falk Wreath, because we can get a quest to make friends with the person there and have an instay, and that'll be a good place to end the episode. So, could we have just jumped down here? We might be okay to have just climbed down that mountain. But, you know, it was a nice retrospective to kind of walk through the whole dungeon and see what we had all done. Because honestly, it seemed the dungeon was not that big, but then when I walked through it all, I was like, wow, we did actually go through quite a bit here. So, I
You come
think...
up to me, fists raised. You looking for a beating?
No, I'm not looking for a beating. I'm looking for, I'm not looking for a beating, I'm looking for the Jarl. The local Jarl. Which is like the leader. Jarl Longhouse. Because there's a book here. I looked on the map. There's a book somewhere here. Did I get a quick save for... Good. Okay, so if I mess something up, I'm okay. I can load my quick save. Yeah, because I'm like walking into people who's sleeping. I'm walking into their bedrooms, so it's funny that I'm okay to do that. And I have this enchanters table, so what we can do at this enchantment table is disenchant items. I have this greatsword. Do I want to, if the target dies within 5 seconds, it fills a soul gem. That's a really good enchantment. Okay, so let's disenchant that. So once I disenchant it, I now know that enchantment. I need some soul gems to get the enchantment to get more soul gems, but hopefully I can just enchant my bow with that. This one restores magicka faster. Very useful. Alteration spells cast 15% less to cast. I will want that. It's a hide helmet. I think I might hold off on that one. Nope, let's just disenchant it. It levels up my enchanting anyway, so we don't have any enchantments. We have some soul trap. Do I actually have that now? Magic. Do I have soul trap? I should have been casting soul trap. Okay, I saw soul trap. How come it says soul trap? Oh, that's the soul trap. That's the enchantment. That's the enchantment that I just disenchanted. So I am actually okay to read this book. Everything says steal by pickup, so I can just actually pick this up. No, this is not the book. Oh, but that did give me a quest. Interesting. Is it in here? There's some book. I think it gives me a light blacksmithing, or no. Okay, let's close this door. Now we're learning lockpicking. And whatever's in this book. But taking it would be stealing. So we're just gonna have a peek. A guide to better thieving. This is the one. Pickpocket. Increase. I increased my pickpocket skill. And is this book anything just interesting? Ghost in the Storm. ghosts, plural, ghosts in the storm. Uh-oh, this one's a little bit more difficult. I will unlock this, even though I don't know if I can if I steal some of these items. Yeah, that was just for the lock-picking practice, because if I steal these, merchants oftentimes will recognize those items as stolen, so I need what's called a fence. I need a person that will accept stolen goods, and they are called a fence. And so I'll just sleep the rest of the night. Dead man's drink. There's a lot of really cool signs in Skyrim.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around.
Sure spoons.
I'm looking
Are you
for...
feeling all right?
What do you
Drink
have
the
for
thirsty,
sale?
Food for the hungry.
Food and ingredients. Nope. I'll have some salt piles, though. And then I'll buy a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Where'd she go? I get this big room. This is the master suite. I don't like this person talking in my room, though. This is my room. There's a person is just gonna watch me sleep. That's not acceptable. It is, I guess it is acceptable. If you're as tired as I am, it's acceptable. I haven't slept in like 2 days. Okay, so I'm gonna want some more health, that's for sure. Yep. Let's get 2 points of health. Okay, and now we have 2 perks. I think I'm gonna want some more. The main thing that I'm doing damage with is archery, so let's just get some more and more archery. Can I put both of my points? No, I can't always put points in here because I'm like not high enough level. But I can get some light armor. That's also very important. I'll get 2 points of light armor. So what is it? My light armor is increased by 40%. And with this archery, also 40%.
At some
Oh,
point we should
wait a minute. I think it's at 40% armor on my...
spend less time serving dengue.
It's at 40% armor on my archery perk. I think that is wrong. It was, oops, I didn't mean to... Let's load. Is there a quick save? Yeah. I meant for food. I'm hungry. Let's actually just save here. This is where I'll call it a day. And that, my friends, wraps up our Shriek-worthy tour of Windshriek Bastion. I went in looking for a bite and left with my pockets full, my soul slightly corrupted, and my dignity mostly intact. That final vampire? Ruthless. We're talking full-on boss-level chaos. I tried the old Skyrim classic, glitching him into a wall, but eventually I did the honorable thing. 10+ attempts, circle strafing, panic shots, hiding behind decorative columns like a tactical squirrel. It was sweaty, it was stressful, it was awesome. And for all that effort, 2 soul gems, a handful of glittery rocks, and some fancy jewelry. And oh yeah, I'm now officially a vampire, thank you very much. Until next time, stay sharp, stay sneaky, and maybe avoid rooms with ceiling hammers. Banter mode out.